And the first thing I've already talked about is, selfless service. Every individual in the organization needs to know that we put the needs of others first always. If we're thinking about me, we're wrong. Because when you're scared, you're going to follow me, and I'm going to go this way in self-preservation. It's just human nature. But if as a culture we're constantly, and I know I sound like I'm on the soapbox, if we're constantly putting this needs of others first, and I'm talking far beyond just our, customer support. We really believe the atmosphere in our unit is to put the needs of others first. I'm telling you, it'll be contagious. Because the second thing you need to do is you got to be courageous. Physically and morally. And again, you sound awfully self-righteous on a stage telling a bunch of people, particularly adults that have done this before, be strong and be courageous. But you do. And you have to, you being the individual and the institution, ought to be able to say, it's all right to be scared. It's unnatural to walk in harm's way and get shot at. It's unnatural to land a plane on a short runway with no lights and I don't even know the terminology, but that's unnatural. You gotta have a big backbone to do that. You gotta do your job when you're scared. However many hundred people we have here today, all have a different threshold of fear and what scares them, but I'm telling you, whatever it is, you need to do it. And your boss needs to tell you it's all right, but we're going to all do this together. We will do it. It's okay to, that story, one man against the lion in the Coliseum. One guy against the lion isn't going to move because he's scared, but 2 people against the lion will take a little step, and 3 and 4 and 5 and pretty much 10 scared men against the lion will win. So you got to be courageous. You got to be able to do your job. And I think you got to acknowledge what your fear is, literally or figuratively, and then tackle it from there. Say, that's okay. And then the last thing is you got to be dutiful. You have to fulfill your obligations. And you all live in the most regulated industry of regulated industries. I can't even imagine, what buffoonery must go on in the bureaucracy of aviation, but the duty of fulfilling your obligations, that I will not let you fail. I won't leave a fallen comrade. I'm here for you always, won't feed you to the wolves. So again, whatever cliche you want to use, it's that level, way up here. My obligation to you. I'll get you that fuel. I'll bring this. I'll do the blah. I'll go out in the worst weather and clear the FOD and all the, that, you name it. You know far better than me within the world in which you live what that means, but duty has got to be it. That's it. Those are the 3 things. Be selfless, be courageous, be dutiful.